everybody! Today is Christmas Eve. Isn't that exciting? So, when we're celebrating Christmas Eve, at least here at my house, we're celebrating Christ's birth. And then we open up all the presents tomorrow. But when Christ came to earth, the reason why he came was so that he could, one of the reasons he came was so he could serve us. And so a good way to remember him is to serve others. So in this video, it's going to be a little different. We're going to talk about different ways that you can serve your family. Ready? Let's begin. So something that happens at my house is that we walk around and then dirt ends up on the floor. It's very hard to see dirt from far away, so I put little toys to show where some kinds of like dirt or grass or leaves might be. Something you can do is you can take a broom. I'm on my knees just to be the same height as you would be for a very long broom. And notice that if you go like this, it gets some of it, but some of it's still left on the ground. So something that you'll want to do is keep the broom on the ground. Just not too much or it doesn't do that well. I want to push it a little bit. And you can sweep all of it away. See how easy that looks? Now once you sweep the whole room, I'm going to go this way. You want to get everything. See where my hands are? They stay around here the whole time. And if I need to reach farther, they still look like this. I hope that makes sense. And then you want to have a friend or other family member hold it like this, a little bit hard, because if you keep it like this, it goes underneath. See? So we don't want to do that. So you want to have someone hold it. I'm going to hold it between my legs and go the same way we were sweeping. And sweep it up into the dustpan. And got everything. Now you don't want to sweep up your toys. I would rather you put the toys away. But we have a lot more in the dustpan than anywhere else. And now the floor is clean and your parents, especially your mom, is probably very happy. Alright, let's pretend that you or a sibling have just had a lot of fun. You've been playing with toys and you're done playing now, at least right for a little bit. And how do you know what container to put it in, especially if you're not the one that took it out? Well, first you look at the toys that are on the ground, and then you look around for places that it might go, either on a shelf or in a container. Especially if it's empty, sometimes it can be hard to know which one to put it in. But looking at what's around here, these fit very nicely into this egg carton. Let's look closer. So there's a lot of eggs, and they might go in here. They totally fit, but these don't fit in here. So I'm going to assume that the eggs go in here. In this case, they need to be put back together. And then it closes nicely. See how it closes? So we know that we got that part right. And then these fit in here. left, but what isn't showing very well on the camera is that there's also all of these. So, if you just throw them in like this, it doesn't look like they're all going to fit. So, what I'm going to do here, let's move you back a little bit. There we go. I'm going to take these out and put them in sideways. This seems to be doing much better. You can even fit more in than you could earlier. Now let's check to see if the lid goes on. And it does! So that is very likely the correct spot. And that is how you figure out where these should go. Something else that you can do is you can think of a family member and tell them things that you like about them. Hey, I love how long your hair is. Hi, I love how you're always helping Mom. Hi, I love how you give the best hugs ever. Hi, I love that you always try to help when someone is having a hard time. All of those are very nice to hear. Something else you can do is you can take a pad of paper. I'm going to rip a page out of mine. Make sure that if you have your own pad of paper, go ahead. But if it's not yours, ask permission. This one's mine. And then I'm going to switch where this is looking. There we go. And you can write the nice things. You can write I love you as a reminder. That's very hard to see. Let's see if I can get it closer. I love you. Thank you for helping me. I'm going to write I love you a few more times. And then you can put your name at the bottom if you would like them to know who it came from. Or if you don't want them to know, you can just leave it like that and then they'll have to guess. And you can cut it or rip the pages apart. You just want to make sure that you can still read it. Ta-da! We're going to do that a few more times. Okay. Now that we have this pile, I'm going to fold them in half. All the little messages. And now that we have this pile of messages, we're going to go and hide them through the house. Ready? Let's go. Okay, some other things, if you know how to do any other chores, I find that my mom really likes it when the house is cleaner. And something that I used to do when I was younger is I would put all of the silverware away once it was clean. You can take it out of the dishwasher or dry it and put it away when someone else is washing the dishes, if you don't know how to do that part yourself. You can make your own bed. You can give someone a big hug for absolutely no reason whatsoever, besides they could use a hug. You could be a friend to somebody. There's a lot of ways that you can do service, and this is only a few. I hope you have a great time serving others, and pay attention to how you feel when you do it, okay? I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I love you. Bye.